Many things emotionally moved us in 2019. Students protest demanding politicians finally listen to science about climate change. In Indonesia and the Amazon, the rainforests burn at unprecedented levels. In preserving our environment, we at BAUER remain a part of the solution. We support scientists in researching the consequences of climate change around the world. For example, with the Australian Great Barrier Reef Legacy Team, which investigates the dying coral at the world's largest coral reef system. Here they harbor a so-called supercoral. This species has survived coral extinction in other areas, and scientists want to find out why and eventually restore and repair damaged coral populations. However, to do their extensive investigations on Australia's long coast, they need a reliable and transportable breathing air compressor. BAUER Australia has delivered GBR, a junior, a most valuable asset for the nonprofit organization.
This little compressor is reliable beyond measure. It starts first kick, it fills tanks really, really quickly, and the air quality is absolutely superb. So we just want to say thank you so much. You have helped us in so many different ways.
Our Earth, 66 million years ago. A meteorite impact triggers the 5th major species extinction in Earth's history. 10 trillion tons of CO2 escape into the atmosphere and make the oceans acidify. Most of the sea creatures died out at the time. CO2 is again increasing the acidity of the world's oceans today. BAUER is involved in fundamental research. This is Dr. Ulrich Fryer, the renowned marine biologist, investigates the decline of krill, small crustaceans that are the food source for all higher developed marine life. They are becoming less and less. The jellyfish-like salps are taking their place. If acidification continues, the oceans will also dry up as a food source for humans. For the expedition on the research ship Polarstern, BAUER has provided a mariner breathing air compressor. We are glad that we have a compressor here with a Mariner 250, which works without any problems in all conditions. The authorities in China are also relying on BAUER's Mariner breathing air compressors. In Guangdong, 22 fire departments met for a competition. Everyone worked with the Mariner. The firefighters were thrilled. A great compressor, as if you were flying. Look me in the eye. I speak the truth. Nepal, the Himalayan country, is increasingly relying on climate-neutral biomethane. In the Gandaki Ulya plant, the environmentally friendly gas is pressed into cylinders. 2 BAUER 200-bar compressors make the district of Kaski cleaner and healthier. Millions of households in Nepal and India traditionally cook and heat with wood. Both have huge CO2 emissions and are a public health problem. Biomethane has benefits for the people, the environment, and the climate. Even in areas as remote as this one, BAUER technology comes out on top. Our consultant said we should take the BAUER system because it has the best quality and performance. All I can say is that he is technically competent and that we are very satisfied. Here too, biomethane is thriving. France is one of the 3 largest wine producers in the world. Fuels and heating agents are extracted from the organic waste. BAUER France and BAUER America are the epicenters of this technology in the BAUER Group. Due to the high demand, we have set up a synchronized assembly strictly for biogas plants. ProDeval, the largest producer of biomethane plants in France, has set up a new plant in Annecy at the foot of the Alps. ProDeval uses only BAUER technology to compress the climate-neutral gas. The BAUER compressors are of good quality. The cooperation with BAUER meets our expectations and, above all, the expectations of our customers. In our factory in Geretsried, this is the new standardized BAUER natural gas filling station, an ingenious development from the BAUER engineers. Modular design for the bridging technology of biomethane and, like this system, for the compression of natural gas used by Gießen municipality in Hesse. To our knowledge, the BAUER standard system is the only one on the market that meets and exceeds applicable standards and safety guidelines. The main advantage of this compressor structure is, of course, its modularity, and that we have paid attention to the usual and important norms. For example, the escape route. The special thing about this is that we have also completely integrated the electrical control system, which means that the system can be set up completely plug and play. On the subject of hydrogen, we have entered the starting blocks. BAUER has developed the necessary hardware in cooperation with a Japanese company in this technology, which will be rolled out on a large scale in Germany this coming year. An oil rig is on fire. The fight against fire is a life and death struggle. In order to suffocate a fire early on, firefighters must be able to rely 100% on their equipment. BAUER England specializes in the custom-made production for large-scale systems. These container solutions ensure the safety of the oil and gas fields in Kazakhstan under the most extreme climatic conditions.
These 2 units that we have got will be used for oil workers to replenish their breathing air equipment. Climate over there can be -40 to +40 degrees.
These systems were developed in cooperation with BAUER Germany and BAUER Italy. But we are not just making oil and gas production safer. We also make our systems more environmentally friendly. Oil production produces large quantities of so-called flash gas, which is usually considered a waste product and is burnt. The Gas Recovery Unit, or GRU, developed by BAUER USA, removes these gases from the oil tanks during the refining process and feeds them into the pipeline. The methane gas is not released into the atmosphere uselessly. Instead, it is available as an environmentally friendly energy source. Focus Light Cut Steel. For this application, you need not only a laser, you also need a BAUER nitrogen compressor system. ERCO builds the most advanced systems for these applications, and each system runs with a new BAUER Verticus booster. With ideal dimensions and high energy efficiency, it is by far the best machine on the market. Why did we choose BAUER? I know many manufacturers, and I can't think of any other product that can offer the same quality, including in production and commissioning, and of course, also in the design, the equipment, and the control. In 2020, we plan to build another 120 systems together with BAUER. In Italy and everywhere else in the world, our brand new B-Detection Plus conquers the market. The gas measuring system controls the filling process of scuba tanks in real time, so no harmful substances can get into the breathing air cylinder. Clearly visible to all customers, the owners of this BAUER system can be certified with Pure Air Gold. This is the Y40 Montegrato Therma. near Padua, the deepest thermal water pool in the world. We asked the owner, Giovanni Boaretto, why pure air?
So the reason of reaching the golden certificate is helping us to promote to our customers that diving into Y40 is safe, and when something is safe, your mind can be free and enjoy more the experience.
The Divers Alert Network, DAN for short, is an international organization for optimizing the safety of diving. In Europe alone, it has 100,000 members. DAN conducts rescue operations as well as scientific studies and organizes educational campaigns. If the B Detection Plus were not available, shown here the mobile version, then you would have had to invent it for DAN. Immediately after the product launch, DAN took the BAUER system into the campaign for aviation security. Our partnership with BAUER is not commercial. What brought us together are the concerns for addressing the risks and safety when diving.
Well, the unique point of the BAUER B Detection Plus system is that you can monitor your air constantly. Normally, when a dive operation does an analysis of the air, it's a picture of a moment in time. But it doesn't guarantee what the quality of the air will be tomorrow or even in an hour from now. The Pure Air certification is an important certification because it shows also to the outer world, to the clients, to the diving community, that the air that is provided in that gas station is constantly monitored.
Our latest product developments are just leaving the pipeline. In cooperation with BAUER Germany and BAUER China, we have developed a new nitrox system, a membrane in the finest BAUER. Quality that will revolutionize the nitrox market due to the technical sophistication and pricing. Highest performance, smallest footprint. Our legendary bestseller BK26.12 now has an addition with a BK26.7 screw booster system. At 100 bar, it delivers 15,000 liters per minute. Technologically reliable for 24/7 operation. Indestructible. Designed for the most extreme conditions at an unrivaled price-performance ratio. Applications are available in all industrial sectors, from oil and gas industry to hydropower plants and offshore applications. We will gradually shape our entire value chain in terms of sustainability and environmental friendliness. We wish all our employees, their families, and our customers a very good, healthy, and successful year in 2020.